What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we finally got Townhall 18. Very excited for it. I think these new defenses look super cool. The design, just excited for the new spell, new troop. Super exciting stuff. So if you guys are interested in more Townhall 18 content, I'll be posting daily these next few days. Probably this whole week, honestly, just coming out with new armies. So we have an army we're going over today. Have a good base link for y'all. Those will be in the description below. But yeah, just super excited, y'all. If you don't mind liking, subscribing, trying to reach more people, grow the channel. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, so that's pretty sweet. But I wanted to start off with a replay of this army right here, guys. This is in esports mode. I just sped it up just to show you guys how it's working. Obviously, everything is going to be working for the most part right now because we have maxed offense, right, with the boosts. Everything being maxed Townhall 18, so the troops, the heroes, all those things, and we're going against Townhall 17s, right? So army and offense will be a little bit stronger in this video, but still, I've done a bunch of testing in esports mode, even able to 3-star most bases, all my strong bases with this exact army. So it's my strong root raid army that I've showcased on this channel multiple times. Just made a couple slight changes and kind of, again, with testing, figure out my variation that I like the most using the new spell and the new troops. So super excited to show you guys this one. I encourage y'all to try it out, and yeah, just let me know what you think. See if we can get the perfect day in Legend League. You'll have to stay tuned because today was a pretty good day offensively, and yeah, just fun using the new troops. So right here I was just scouting my base again, just showing off the new defenses, how cool they look. On this account right here I had a bunch of magic items saved up, so I'm able to get a little head start. So that's pretty cool. Just maxed out pretty much everything defensively on that account. And when we can do friendly challenges on our own bases after the 24-hour cooldown. So tomorrow I'll be showing off some live attacks with this army, but against my max Townhall 18 at that point, since that Bronco Kobe, the YouTube account, is almost maxed defensively already. So yeah, look out for that tomorrow if y'all are interested. But again, today we're gonna do 8 Legend League attacks. We'll get into it real quick. I was just showing off the army and the changes right here. This totem spell is just crazy, guys. It's the best spell in the game. It's going to be nerfed in like a month. I guarantee it. There's no way it's not nerfed. So take advantage of it while you can. It's super fun to use. It's a great tank, and it just saves your army, your heroes all the time. It's crazy. So yeah, that's the new spell changes. The army is a little bit different because we're throwing in the Meteor Golem in here. He's super strong, super fun to use. He's a great tank, and basically lasts the whole battle, most battles. So took out a couple like ice golems, baby dragons, giant wall breakers for that. So yeah, just slight changes. This is my variation that I like the most. Here I'm just showing my battle log. I was messing around yesterday with some fireball. That's why there's like a 8%, 9%. We were just trying out different fireball variations and messing around and not really trying. But defensively, not bad today. We've only been 3-starred once, so let's try and go get a bunch of trophies today. Yeah, this is a voiceover too, guys. I recorded and realized I had my game volume on, and when that's the case, you can't hear my audio. It's extremely quiet compared to the game volume. So just doing a voiceover here. Even though I did commentary twice, we're just gonna do it again, keep it rolling, and I'll just try to explain what I'm doing and help y'all out with this army, explain why I start from where I start from and things like that. So on this base, we start the 6 o'clock section. We're gonna do a single cycle, dropping the first invis at 256, get an early earthquake to damage all these high HP defenses right here, and from here we're gonna start double cycling, I believe. Yep, 247, covering up the poison, and 244 just to keep the RC moving down into the base. We are hitting a bunch of traps, so that's why we continue to double cycle. So 237, next one will come in here at 234, and we did have to pop ability right here. It was forced because there were so many traps we just went into, but we're going to recall at 226 once our funnel is created, and that's okay. We just know we don't have spear on the back end of this attack now, so we're still able to get this whole 6 o'clock section out. That was a great charge, great funnel created, and pathing for our root riders. Here we are using the magic mirror, so that just cleans up and it has a little bit more power overall. It's just a stronger equipment than the giant arrow for sure. So thankfully get those balloons out. They protected a lot of those healers. That's why you always place balloons first. There were like 6 red bombs that just appeared right there trying to take out the healers for this root rider push. So that was very good trap placement by this base builder. Thankfully, we just know how to deploy in the order, and we put balloons down, and we're patient enough. So right here, army is moving up counterclockwise together towards this 12 o'clock section. Got a good early overgrowth, get a good warden ability right there. mainly was just to keep the RC alive here. Couple headhunters for this queen, and you're seeing the totem spell right here, how strong it is. It's going to tank all of these defenses, and look how much HP it has. It's kind of ridiculous. So we get a poison spell right there on the furnace. We're ready to place another overgrowth in the exact same spot. Was just trying to keep the RC alive as long as possible right here. And now we have one more totem right here to distract the minion prince, ricochet cannon, wizard tower, the multi-inferno tower. It's crazy. And now we have a whole king spiky ball, a couple rocket loons. This base is just gone. So pretty good first attack here. We're able to, like I said, take care of it pretty easily because we had a great royal champ charge. That's the main reason that 3 starts so easily right there. So we'll just get a good king spiky ball here in a second to clear out the rest of the base, and that'll get us moving on to the next one. But seriously encourage you all to try this army. It's crazy strong. It's super fun. And it's not too different from the old army that I've done a lot of guides on. So still similar deployment. And yeah, I guess I didn't use the spiky ball to speed things up. Could have, because now I'm talking for longer than necessary here. But we're going to get into attack number 2 now. I was just donating to myself to try to make this video a little bit quicker, not switching between accounts and donating and stuff. I know y'all don't care to see all that, so it's already going to be a long enough video. It's about 30 minutes this video, just because first day of Townhall 18, first Townhall 18 Legend League attacks. It's exciting. It's a fun time. The game's not stale anymore. So yeah, enjoy the longer video. Enjoy all these 8 attacks. There's a lot of good variations of bases in this video. I feel like we went against a bunch of different spell tower bases. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a good opportunity to learn from this video and replicate the deployment timing and placement and order in your own attacks with this army, and I guarantee you guys will have plenty of success as well. So this army is great for Townhall 16, Townhall 17 as well. But yeah, back to this, guys. We're getting a good earthquake right there to damage all these defenses. We're going to get one more single cycle, I believe. No, we started double cycling already, so 247 and 243, just because we are going into a bunch of damage and a Giga Bomb right here. So another single cycle, 237 and 233. The Fox is on 1 HP, so we're going to try and recall quickly in case any traps come up here in a second. But I did want to finish off this multi-inferno right here. Didn't quite finish the multi-inferno, and as I was commentating in the first time, I was like, okay, that's fine. We'll just pop the queen arrow right here and go to pop it and realize I don't have the queen arrow anymore. I forgot I had the magic mirror. So queen will just be kind of establishing or finishing the funnel that the RC set. We're starting the army spam in now quickly. And at this point, we have a wide part of the base to go into. So where do we need overgrowth? We got to overgrowth this rage compartment right here. This will keep the army moving down into the core together. We get a good poison right there. And then the king will just do his thing up top, creating a funnel with his snake bracelets. So we're going to have to double overgrowth this rage compartment section, you'll see, just to keep our army moving together, and then deal with it at the end pretty much. So we just made that whole section of the base useless for the whole first minute, so we can just go crush the rest of the base and then come back for it and finish it off then. So again, there's the overgrowth. We're talking about getting ready to pop a good warden ability here because RC is going off on her own. This is where we either could have popped a totem to keep the RC alive, or popped warden ability, and I think we did spear first, okay, and then did do the totem just to show off the power there. So those defenses are all distracted. The RC gets to stay alive because of the totem, and this base is crushed. So we're just getting some cleanup barbs there. I think this attack we didn't even need the warden ability, actually. I'm trying to remember. I think we just used the spiky ball at the end here. But yeah, it's crazy, guys. This army is it. I'm excited to see how it does in bases, against bases in a week when they're a little bit more leveled up, and the new ranged troop in the Town Hall, I don't know the name of it yet, is maxed out, and some of the new Town Hall defenses, again, can't remember the name of it, but I'm excited to see how this attack does against those higher leveled bases, more upgraded bases. I think it'll still work well. This army is crazy strong. It'll be a bit more difficult when the new crafted defenses come out too. That'll be, I think, 3 days, a couple days. But yeah, there was 2 for 2, pretty good start to the Legend Day, and we're just gonna keep it moving, keeping donating, and moving on to the next attack. But yeah, guys, this spell, I'm telling y'all, you should use in every army, whether it's dragons, root riders, whatever you use. This spell will always be helpful to have 1 or 2 in your pocket, no matter what army you're using. So It's just that strong. But this is where I was talking about when I first recorded. When the crafting station new defenses come out, the bases or the game is obviously going to be a lot harder. Bases will be much stronger, and it'll be fun to see at that point. But back to this. This is a really good double poison base. This is actually a similar layout to the one I share in the description below of this video. It's a good double poison base. So in that base, you will see that I have the crafting station out to the right just because it is useless for the first week here since there aren't crafted defenses. So in another week, once crafted defenses are out, I will have a new updated base link for you guys with, you know, the crafted defense in the core where it should be kind of doing its job at that point. But that's why I ask, if you guys enjoy the channel, learn anything from it, please subscribe so you can keep seeing videos. You can keep seeing the updated, you know, meta armies and bases, and just watching the legend push if you guys are interested, because definitely going to try these last 2 weeks and see how high up we can push. So excited to get that going. But right there, you guys saw a good charge, and then we get the army spam in here, popped queen ability to just start funneling over there with her clone. If you don't want to use the magic mirror, you can easily use the giant arrow still like we used to. It would work just as fine and sometimes better, honestly. But right here, we did a headhunter just to keep this golem alive, because we want the golem to keep merging with itself and keep doing work. And I'm pretty sure this golem lasts until the end of this attack. I think we'll see it at the end. But right here, we're getting the king to walk along the edge. We got a good overgrowth to keep the army moving back up, and what would that be? Clockwise with the rest of the army. Got a headhunter for the RC up top there by the king, and from here, again, overlap to the overgrowth because it was just a good spot, good value there. And we get a totem down to do a bunch of distraction damage right there, or absorb a lot of damage. Good warden ability right there. And after those overgrowths, warden ability, and totem spell, this base is just crushed. There's nothing that it's going to do. We poison the minion prince right there. We still have a couple rock balloons. We have one more totem spell for the core right there. I think we end up popping just to kind of save some healers, even though I think they still end up dying. But we still have a whole RC spear to use here in a second. And yeah, this army's crazy, guys. So this is 3 for 3 in the video so far. We're getting closer and closer to see if we get the plus 320, the perfect day for a day. Y'all will again have to stick around because the last attack will determine that. So kind of just spoiled that the next 5 attacks are 3 stars, just so you know. But stick around for the last one, and yeah, we'll see if we can get the perfect day. But anyway, here is the rest of the attack. We're just cleaning up with the spear, and that was a solid attack against actually a pretty good base, even though it was, you know, more of a Townhall 17 base. But anyway, getting the troops, we are gonna keep moving. We got 5 attacks to go. I am losing my voice. My voice is a little raspy still. I'm still a little bit sick, under the weather, so forgive me. Hope y'all can still understand me this video. But back to this attack. This is a pretty solid base, another double poison base. Right here, I believe I charge up at this like 2 o'clock section, 1 to 2 o'clock. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, we are going to start like on this bomb tower up here, right there. So we're going to start the single cycle right here. First one down at 256, covering out the mortar, so we start moving in already. We waited for our first single cycle, and now it's all double cycling the invis spells from here. So we drop at 247 and 243, making sure you are covering up Fox and RC always, and we keep the RC moving up to the monolith here. We're going to drop at 237, so we're still taking no damage. We're not visible at all. 233, going to finish off the multi-inferno, this builder hut, and we go up and get this mortar, and then we're just going to scoop up the Fox and the RC right there. So good funnel, got some good key defenses out there. We placed 1 rock balloon just to get that bomb tower for free up top there. And yeah, Ice Golem Queen ability right away, since we're going into a wider section of the base right here, so Queen can start funneling quicker. Then you see the army spam there, the Golem, Root Riders, Balloons, Healers, Apprentice Warden. Right here, I put the troop launcher down, but I accidentally pressed it twice, and I completely popped it, and the Yetis came out right away. So don't do that, guys. That is a little unfortunate. It doesn't affect this attack too much, but usually just you don't want to do that ever. So anyway, the king is working down here. I saw he was pretty low HP, so I wanted to pop a totem to kind of distract some key defenses here. Couple headhunters right there to take out the king and minion prince, since the queen is splitting off on her own with that new golem. And the rest of our army is down low here. I knew if we got a good warden ability, we'd be fine. So that was a great timed warden ability. Queen is actually doing okay up top. She's getting quite a bit of value with those Yetis. We get a good earthquake to damage all those high HP defenses in the core there. And at this point, we're just popping RC, making sure the RC stays alive. We do have a totem to keep her alive if needed. We have a whole overgrowth that we don't even need right here, but we still just drop it on a few defenses right there. And rocket loons, clean up archers, we're out of here. So another great attack. This base was crushed. All heroes are alive. We still have an overpowered totem spell. Still got a poison spell. Got one more rocket loon. And yeah, we're just waiting for the overgrowth to wear off and be able to finish cleaning up this base. So another good attack. That is 4 for 4. We have 4 to go. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, this army is strong. It's still a root rider army, so I'm tempted to try something else just for fun, maybe like the new dragon riders, and see how they are with another level. We might do that some other time later this week, but for now I feel like this is the strongest army, and if I really do want to push, then I'm just going to stick with this. So here you're going to get to see a good invis, town hall, and poison base right here. So we're going to try and charge from this bottom section around 5 to 6 o'clock. Try and get as much value as we can here and get up to this monolith, and scatter shot was the plan and the goal here. So did one single cycle. We are hitting all the traps, so we already know we're going to start double cycling from here on. So we will drop one at 247 and an earthquake to, again, damage all these high HP defenses. Second double cycle at 243. Again, taking no damage other than just traps. 237, RC is going to keep moving up. 233, hit a bunch of traps, Fox goes down, but we get monolith almost. Was hoping to get monolith, wasn't able to. This is where I still thought I had a giant arrow for some reason pop right away, and I remember it's the magic mirror again. Right there obviously would have been nice to have the arrow to finish off this monolith, because this monolith does a lot of work, you'll see, and I have to end up using a couple rocket loons to finally take it out. But we get our army spammed in here quickly. We get an early totem just to distract a lot of these defenses early in the minion prince. Great overgrowth there. Again, still trying to get the monolith down. So there's the 3 rocket loons. King is funneling up top. Give a couple elite barbs to support him and speed him up. And at this point, Queen's getting healed up to full health. That is nice. Almost, because the monolith didn't go down. I should have placed all 4 rocket loons. Instead, I only placed 3. So Queen had to step up and take it out. But another good overgrowth in a similar spot. We popped Spear there just to keep the RC staying behind. Great time to warden ability right there. Poison for both of those heroes. I believe it was a RC and Queen that we used the poison on. And then from here, just looking to use these last couple elite barbs and rocket loon to speed things up, take out some of these side defenses so there's not as much damage on our main push at once. And look at this, guys. All heroes are full health. Overgrowth's wearing off. We have a good, what's this spell called? I'm already forgetting. Totem spell. And it's just going to distract this multi-gear cannon for 5 minutes. And that's one of the hardest hitting defenses in the game. So that's just crazy. And the whole army is alive and healthy. Heroes too. It didn't even need King Spiky Ball. Just crazy attack, guys. Crazy strategy. Don't knock it till you try it out. It's better than 90% of the other YouTube videos that are out there about Town Hall 18 armies. I promise you guys, like, this is it. This is probably #1. So give it a try. We're easily 5 for 5 there. Again, it will get harder as the week goes on and bases start upgrading more, but even then, I can already tell you guys this army is gonna work just fine, even against max bases. So that's why I'm excited to show the friendly challenge attacks off tomorrow. I'll even do it on esports mode, and we'll use this army, and you guys will see the true power of it. So hoping at least my clan switches over to it. I don't know if I shouted this out in my first commentary, or if this might be the second time doing this video. If it is, I apologize, but please feel free to join the clan, our clan, the Avenger. I'll have the clan tag in the description below as well if you guys want to join it. We're up to almost 30 members. We have like 10 to 15, probably closer to 15 now, 15 Town Hall 18s, so obviously the new Town Hall competitive attackers. We are 4 straight, have won all 4 of our wars since we've been in the clan, and yeah, just hoping to keep growing and hit that 50 member mark here soon. So if you're interested, I'll always have, free base links and army links in the clan. We do a bunch of friendly challenges. We're very active and communicate a lot, and yeah, just a cool clan. If y'all are interested or looking for a new one, feel free to hit us up, and be happy to have you, no matter what town hall you are. Speaking of what town hall, as this charge is starting, I'm not going to talk about this charge right now because you guys are seeing the army spam, the queen, nothing changes. But I am planning on sometime this week as well coming out with a guide for lower town halls, specifically town hall we'll say 14 through 17, what armies are good to use there. I can even have base links for you guys if you're interested, and just kind of teaching those town halls the mechanics as well, because I feel like so far up to this point I've focused this channel only on max town hall content, which I plan on doing, but I just wanted at least 1 or 2 guides for lower town halls. And also with the new town hall out, guys, I really wanted to shout this out as well. Check out the last night's video I posted talking about the best farming strat. That was the first start of the title, and then it was last town hall 17 legend attacks or something like that. Check out that video and watch the first 2 minutes, guys. I'm telling you, if you farm with that strategy, just quickly finding a battle, spamming all the Valkyries and the earthquake spells, and quitting as soon as you hit 50%, it should be a 15-second battle. You quit, do that, you can easily get 2 million loot a minute. It's ridiculous. Just try it out, guys. There's no reason for ruins. You can just sit there and farm for 10 minutes and your storages will be completely full. So use that strategy. It helped me level up quickly on my YouTube Bronco Kobe account, and it'll help me on all my other accounts, since I did have a lot of magic items saved. Instead of buying the special offers or buying a bunch of loot, you can just quickly farm it with that strategy. So yeah, just wanted to shout that out, both of those things, the clan and the farming strategy. But back to this attack. Obviously I was yapping during the entire attack, but it was a pretty clean 3-star. Did lose a couple heroes, but that clutch golem is still alive at the end. He just does work. He's fun to watch. Probably will do a all golem army, or more of a hero charge meteorite golem army here in a couple days as well, because I know that's going to be another really strong strategy. But right here I think we are 6 for 6, maybe 5 for 5, 6 for 6 I believe. So yeah, this should be attack number 7. This is another really good poison kind of spread out base, so looking for our value here where we're going to charge from. I think I was just talking about the crafting stations and how strong the bases are going to be with the new crafting station. That's the other thing. When it comes out in 2 or 3 days, I will show you guys the best crafted defense to use. It's way stronger than the other 2 options. I can't think of the name right now, so we'll get there when we get there. And yeah, that video will probably be in a couple days. But right here, we start down here at this 5 o'clock section. We get our first single cycle at 256. And I believe we decided to do 2 single cycles since there isn't a lot of damage around here. So yep, another single cycle. So we just did 246. Now we're just going to wait until 237 to decide if we want to double cycle. And I think we do start, yep, double cycling. So 237, 233. We have 1 more invis to use, just hoping to finish off this expo, really, to finish our funnel. So drop that at 227. Funnel is set. Pick up before the giant bomb would have killed my fox, because my fox was very low HP right there, so that was great timing on the recall. Not so great timing on the recall in the next attack. You guys will see. That's a little hint, a little spoiler alert. Look out for that. But anyway, get the army spammed in quickly, pop the queen ability, get king in. I got king in a little too close. As you can see here, he's going to go back in the core and kind of join up with the main army. Usually you want him walking around the edge and cleaning up all the trash buildings with his snake bracelet. But he doesn't in this attack, so I'll use a few more elite barbs on the edge than I normally would, just to create that funnel. As you can see, there are a couple goes down, 3 of them. And yeah, good overgrowth on this base, keeping the army moving counterclockwise. Always have to think about it. Counterclockwise. Started again around 6 o'clock. They're moving up towards 9 right now. Then they'll go up towards 12. But yeah, just replace the overgrowth there because it was really good placement. Keeps the army pathing in a straight line all together. And from there, I mean, just you can tell this base is completely gone. This base has no chance. So get a great totem spell to distract all those defenses right there. And look at it does good work. That spell is crazy. I love that spell. So yeah, just waiting to pop Earthquake and Warden ability. Once the overgrowth wears off, Earthquake will go right there, damage all those defenses, and yeah, base is gone. Don't even really need these last 2 abilities. I think we use them just to speed things up. But yeah, fun army. It's not too difficult to learn. It would probably just take a couple days to, try it out, switch over to it, start learning, watch this video, rewatch attacks, just really watch the deployment order, the spell placement, and the hero ability place, like timing. I think if you guys could really focus on those 3 things specifically, you'd be able to replicate 3-star attacks yourself too. Regardless of having every single troop completely maxed or every single equipment, as long as your equipment is level 20 minimum, like I always say, you'll be fine. It's usable. If you're lower town halls, then obviously you can get away with lower equipment as well. But there you go. That is 7 for 7. This has been a perfect legend day so far. So this is for the perfect attack, or I'm sorry, the perfect day of attacks. To see if we can get the plus 320 and net a bunch of trophies today, gain a bunch of trophies, and help us get back into our competitive legend push and hopefully top ranks global and US again, since I did miss a couple days and kind of messed around with Fireball for a couple days, so Fireball Army. But yeah, we're just looking for a good RC charge here at this 2 o'clock section. Gonna do 1 single cycle at 256 right there. RC just gets to half health from 1 scatter shot and a shot from the enemy RC, so I know I have to start double cycling just to keep her healthy, and there are a bunch of traps here as well. So this entry was definitely baited with traps. This is where the base builder wanted me to go, and he got what he wanted, but I got what I wanted. I got a great charge right here. But guys, you can see I have the recall highlighted. I am placing it. I promise you, I don't know what happened. I could not pick up my RC, guys. I could not recall her, and that was a heartbreaker. I knew at this point, like, okay, this is where I was like, when I first commentated, I was like, all right, let's see the true power of this army, see if we can recover. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but I wish the RC would have got scooped up when I was placing the recall the first 3 times. I don't know why I could not pick her up. It was so weird. Just a weird, dumb mistake. The game didn't want me to get plus 320, I guess, but is what it is. We get a good overgrowth, get a really good time to warden ability. I feel like everything was very good because I was super locked in right now, like trying to finish the plus 320, make sure all of the heroes and timings and spells placements are correct, and even with all of that, is focusing as much as I could. We ultimately don't have enough power, as you guys are seeing. The army's just kind of stalling in the core here. The Royal Champion completely carries attacks. If you guys don't know, the RC charge into just having the RC and her ability and the spear behind your army. The Electro Boots, obviously, is what makes her so powerful. But not having all that damage constantly through these 2 minutes of the army trying to get through the core of this base, it's just, there's not enough damage to get through. Right there, we took every trap in the game to our healers. Very well placed to completely take out my healers and really make sure I don't 3-star this base. If healers stayed up, would have had more of a chance. If the RC stayed up and I was able to actually recall her when I wanted to, this base would have been 3-starred crushed, I promise you guys. It still gets a little bit close here, but everything's just fizzling out. Like I said, your army dies quickly when you don't have defense behind it backing it up, that being the RC. The RC is the strong offense that backs up your tanky Root Riders and now Meteor Golem, and yeah, that's what keeps the army moving through quickly. So that's why you can see there's a lot of base left to go with only 30 seconds left. We almost had the power here. The monolith just stayed alive for too long, and yeah, we end up just barely not having enough for the 320 day. So still happy with it. I know, again, everyone should have good offensive days for the first few days in Legend League, just because we're playing with stronger offense going against weaker defense. But try this army, you guys. I'm gonna get 320 with it tomorrow, I'm convinced. I just was a little sad after that recall mishap up top there, and I think we end with like a 93% to, again, barely miss out on the plus 320 perfect 8 for 8 legend day. But still a pretty good day 1 showcase of Town Hall 18 and the new army and the couple little changes. So strongly encourage y'all to try it out. Comment below if you have any questions, but I appreciate y'all watching to this point. Again, subscribe and like for daily Town Hall 18 videos from here on.